Paul Stewart, and you're watching Street Level Network. I started just through hustling. You know, I was a DJ, and I knew a lot of people through that. I promoted clubs, and I started doing street promotions, and I was just out there hustling and working hard and networking and meeting people. And to me, it's really a lot about your network. So, you know, doing things for people so that they would want to work with me, or when I first got started in my career, it was a much more communal. You know, I started in the early kind of days of the hip hop business, and it was a small knit community, and we all kind of helped each other out, and you know, but helping people by trying to do something for them that they need. You know, if some young person helps me out right now and does something for me, you know, that's valuable, and I look at them as an asset, and you know, that they can be part of my network then. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think. Not just because somebody's in pain you doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. So I think in getting started, you gotta help people out and do favors and do a lot of free stuff, and just kind of, you know, however you can establish a relationship or a rapport with people that are actually in the industry and doing things. If you don't bring something to the party, then you're not gonna have much luck establishing a rapport or relationship with that person. They're busy and they got a lot going on. Why should they take the time? I opened up Def Jam's West Coast office, and I was a senior VP of A&R, and they gave me my own label imprint. I had a few jobs before then. I was John Singleton, the film director, had a small label deal through Epic, and I was running his company. And before that, I worked for Ice Cube. I did street promotions and marketing for his early label deal. So yeah, the Def Jam job was a great opportunity for me, you know, to work with a bigger company, and it was the first time I was actually working with really major labels like that in an in-depth capacity. People want music delivered in certain ways, learn how that is. We like music, supervisors tend to like music now as data. They usually take it as data files and get it right to the editor. And if somebody gives me a CD and it has data files, and then there's a file on there with all the writer's information clearly written out, I know this person understands the syncing process and what's involved, and I feel much more comfortable in dealing with them, find out the standards and the ways that music is delivered, and you know, definitely no samples and no replays, and you know, it just has to be very clean in that I believe that this music was produced by you 100%, and then you control the rights to it. So anything that you can do to you know, and make it easy, make the delivery process easy to, you know. I think as we see the vanishing record sales of CDs and stuff, it's one of the only areas that's really vibrant right now in the music industry, is syncing and licensing music into film and TV. So I think it's everyone's trying to do it now because, you know, so many other ways that people are making money in the music industry aren't happening anymore. So, you know, it's a crowded field, but I think it's definitely an important one to explore if you're an up-and-coming producer. You know, that's probably one of the main revenue streams you might end up, you know, having for your music. Obviously, it makes people feel better if there's a track record on the like film side and stuff like that. But typically, it just kind of depends on the budgets of the projects too. So many of the projects I work on are very low budget, and we need up-and-coming producers because established producers want more money than we can afford within our budget. So I'm constantly having to source out and find new producers, and so there are opportunities. You know. Mostly through contacts, through referrals.